Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to find square root of any numbers. It can be 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit or any number of digits. This is called the general method and it is also called the long division method to find the square root of numbers. When numbers are very large, the method of finding the square roots by factorization becomes lengthy and difficult. So we use the long division method for finding square roots. If the given number has n digits and digits are even, then the square root will have n by 2 digits. And if the given number has n digits and digits are odd, then the square root will have n plus 1 by 2 digits. Now to find the square root, the first thing what we do is we place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at ones place. If the number of digits in it is odd, then the leftmost single digit too will have a bar. And then after that, what we do, we have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair. Our first pair is the last pair from right hand side. Take this number as a divisor and as a quotient. Next, what we do, we subtract the product of the divisor and the quotient from the first pair and bring down the next pair of digits to the right of the remainder. This becomes the new dividend. Next, what we do, new divisor is obtained by taking 2 times the quotient and we write it with a blank on its right. Find the largest possible digit to fill the blank, which will also become the new digit in the quotient, such that when the new divisor is multiplied by this new digit in the quotient, the product is less than or equal to the dividends. We are going to take examples and the things will be much clear to you. Find the square root of 529. First of all, we write down the number 529. We draw a vertical line and then we draw the horizontal lines. After writing the number, we place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at ones place. And if the number of digits are odd, then the leftmost single digit too will have a bar. So let us count how many digits are there in 529. 1, 2, 3. So 3 is an odd number. So when the number of digits are odd, then the leftmost digit here, 5, will also have a bar. So we start from the unit place. So 2 and 9 we make a one pair and 5 is left. We can write 0 and 5. If we add 0 in front of 5 doesn't make any difference. So we take 5 as another pair and we put a bar over 5. After putting bars on the number 529, we have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair. So here our first pair is number 5. So whatever number we think that is whose square is less than or equal to 5, we will take that number as a divisor and as the quotient. Here the number is 2. So write 2 on the top in the quotient and in the divisor. So 2 times 2 is 4. And then you subtract, you get the remainder 1. After writing the remainder 1, you bring down another pair of number 29. So 129 is your new dividend. After we write the new dividend 129, we need to find the new divisor. So new divisor is obtained by taking 2 times the quotient. Here quotient is 2. So you double the quotient and then you write here with a blank space towards its right. So 2 times 2 is 4 and then we write 4 and then we write a blank space. Now we have to find the digit to fill the blank space, which will also become the new digit in the quotient. So in order to find the digit for the blank space, what you do, from the new dividend you leave the unit digit. So when you leave the unit digit, what is left? 12 is left. Alright, so this 12 is divided by 4. So when you divide 12 with 4, you get the quotient 3. We don't worry about the remainder. So this 3 is filled out in the blank space, and this 3 will also go on the top in the quotient. So after we write 3 in the blank space as well as above in the quotient, we do 43 times 3, we get 129. So you subtract and you get the remainder 0. So the square root of 529 is the quotient we get here, that is 23. One more example. Find the square root of 4096. So first of all, we write down 4096. We draw vertical line as well as horizontal lines. After writing 4096, we place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at 1's place. So 9 and 6 we make one pair, we put a bar, and 4 and 0 is another pair, we put a bar. And then after putting the bars, we have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair, that is 40. So here the number is 6. So write 6 on the top in the quotient and in the divisor. 6 times 6 is 36. So you subtract from 40 and you get the remainder 4. After you write the remainder 4, you bring down the next pair of number 96. So 496 is your new dividend. Now, in order to find the new divisors, what you do? You double the quotient. Here quotient is 6. So you double the quotient, you write here 12, and then you write a blank space. Just write to the new divisor 12. After you write the new divisor 12 with a blank space, we need to fill a number here. So in order to find the number for the blank space, what you do, you see the new dividend is 496. So you leave the unit digit of the new dividend 496. So what is left? 49 is left. So you divide 49 with the new divisor 12. So when you divide 49 with 12, you get the quotient 4. That 4 is added to the blank space as well as on the top of the quotient. So what you do next is 124 times 4 is 496. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. So the square root of 4096 is 64. One more example. Find the square root of 55696. So first of all, you write down the number 55696. Draw a vertical line as well as horizontal line like this. And after you write the number, you place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at 1's place. And if the number of digits are odd, then the leftmost single digit too will have a bar. So here 9 and 6 we make one pair, we put a bar. 5 and 6 is another pair, we put a bar. And the number of digits here are odd. So 5 is a single digit. We will consider it as a double digit and we put a bar over number 5. After we put the bars on the number, the second step is we have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair, that is number 5. So here the number is 2. So you do 2 times 2 is 4. So write 2 on the top in the question and in the divisor. And then when you do 2 times 2, 4, you subtract and you get the remainder 1. And after you write the remainder 1, you have to bring down the next pair of digits to the right of the remainder. So next pair here is 56. So 156 is your new dividend. Now you have to find the new divisor for this dividend. So what you do next is you double the quotient. Quotient here is 2, right? So you double the quotient and you write here with a blank space to its right. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4, after writing 4, you write the blank space. Now here you have to fill out the number in the blank space. In order to find what number you can fill in the blank space, and that number will also added to the quotient. Alright, so in order to find the number for the blank space, what you do is the new dividend is 156, so leave the unit digit 6 here, and 15 is divided with 4. So when 15 is divided with the 4, you get the quotient 3. So this 3 is added to the blank space, as well as 3 is added on the top in the quotient. So now you do 43 times 3 is 129. And then you subtract, you get the remainder 27. So after you get the remainder 27, you bring down the next pair of number 96. So your new dividend is 2796. So again, you have a new dividend 2796. You have to find the divisor. So how do you find the divisor is you double the quotient here. So here the quotient here is 2 and 3. So we double 23 and we write here 46. And in front of 46 toward its right, we just write a blank space. After you write the blank space, we need to find the digit. What digit is added to the blank space? So you see here our new dividend is 2796. So leave the unit digit and the rest of the digits are divided with the new divisor, that is 46. So 279 divided with 46, you get 6. So this 6 is added to the blank space, as well as this 6 is added to the top in the quotient 6. So you do 466 times 6 is 2796. So write 2796, subtract and get the remainder 0. So the square root of 55696 is 236. Find the square root of 288369. So first of all, you write down the number 288369. Draw a vertical line as well as horizontal lines. After writing the number, you place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at ones place. So 69 we make one pair, we put a bar. Next is 83, we put a bar, and 28 we put a bar. Second step, after putting the bars, you have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair, that is 28. Here the number is 5. So write 5 on the top in the quotient and in the divisor. 5 times 5 is 25. You subtract and you get the remainder 3. After you write the remainder 3, you have to bring down the next pair of digits to the right of the remainder. So here next pair is 83. So now your new dividend here is 383. To find the new divisor, what you do, you just double the quotient. You double the quotient 5 and you write it here as 10. And then to the right of the 10, you write a blank space where you have to add the number. And whatever number comes in the blank space, that number is also added into the quotient. So in order to find the number for the blank space, what you do is, you see the dividend here is 383. So you leave the unit digit 3 and 38 is left. This 38 is divided by the new divisor, that is 10. So When you divide 38 with 10, you get the quotient 3. So this 3 is added to the blank space as well as to the quotient here, 3. So we write 103 and 3 is also added here on the top of the question. So 103 times 3 is 309. So you subtract and you get the remainder 74. So after you write the remainder 74, you have to bring down the next pair of number 69. So now your new dividend is 7469. So you got the new dividend. Now you have to find the divisor here for this dividend. So this divisor is obtained by you double the quotient. So here our quotient is 53. So when you double 53, you get 106. So write 106 here with a blank space towards the right. Now we need to fill this blank space. Whatever number is added to the blank space, the same number is added to the top of the question here. So in order to find the blank number for the blank space, you see what is here in the dividend. The new dividend is 7469. So leave the unit digit of the dividend and the rest of the digits are divided by the new divisor, that is 106. So 746 divided by 106, you get the quotient 7. So this 7 is added to the blank space as well as on the top of the quotient. So you do 1067 times 7 is 7469. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. So the square root of 288369 is 537. Find the square root of 7856809. The first step, you write the number and then 7856809, you write it, draw a vertical line as well as horizontal lines. Then you place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at ones place, and if the number of digits are odd, then the leftmost single digit too will have a bar. So here 0, 9 we make one pair, put a bar, 6 and 8 is another pair, we put a bar, 85 is another pair, we put a bar, 7 is left because the number of digits here are odd. So we will consider 7 as another pair and we put a bar over 7. After putting the bars, you have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair. Here if our first pair is 7, 0, 7 or 7. So here we will take the number 2. So write 2 on the top in the quotient and in the divisor. 2 times 2 is 4. You subtract and you get the remainder 3. After writing the remainder 3, you bring down the next pair of number 85. So 385 is your new dividend. So the new divisor is found by you just double the quotient. So 2 times 2 is 4. Double the quotient, write down here 4 and in front of 4 you just draw a blank space. So in order to fill the number to the blank space, which will also added to the top of the question, what you do is you leave the unit digit of the dividend. So we had the dividend is 385. So leave the unit digit here 5 and 38 is divided by the new divisor 4. So when you divide 38 with 4, you get the quotient 8. This 8 is added to the blank space here as well as the 8 is also added to the top of the quotient here. So 48 times 8 is 384. You subtract and we get the remainder 1. After writing the remainder 1, we bring down the next pair of numbers 68. So our new dividend is 168. After we write the new dividend, we have to find the new divisor. So how do we find the new divisor? We just double the quotient here. So far our quotient here is 28. So you double 28, you write here 56. and then after you write 56, you just put a blank space here where you need to add the number, and that number is also added to the quotient. So in order to find the number for the blank space, what you do is you leave the unit digit of the dividend here, 8, and what is left is 16. Alright, and then this 16 is divided by 56. Now here you cannot, 16 is smaller than 56. You cannot divide 16 with 56. So in that case where you cannot divide 16 with 56, you just add 0 to the blank space, and this 0 is also added to the quotient here. So 560 times 0 is 0. You subtract and you get the remainder 168. After writing 168, what you do is you bring down the next pair of number 09. So your new dividend is 16809. So after you write the new dividend, we need to find the divisor. So how you find the divisor? You just double the quotient here. So here our quotient here is 280. So when you double 280, you get the new divisor 560. And then in front of 560, you just add a blank space. So whatever number is added to the blank space, you have to remember that number is also added to the top of the quotient. So how do you find the number on the blank space? You just see whatever number is here in the dividend, you leave the unit digit, and the rest of the digit is divided with the new divisor, that is 560. So when you divide 5680 divided by 560, you get the quotient 3. This 3 is added to the blank space. Alright, and this 3 is also added to the quotient. So you do 5603 times 3 is 16809. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. So your quotient here is 2803. And so the square root of 7856809 is 2803. Here we will learn to find the square root of decimal number by division method. So to find the square root of decimal number is the same as we have just learned to find the square root of the whole numbers. So only the difference is in case of decimal numbers, we make pairs from left to the right for the decimal portion and from right to left for the integral portion. And if the last pair of the decimal number contains only one digit, we add 0 to it. So let's take some example. Find the square root of 3881.29. So first thing, you write down the number 3881.29, draw vertical line as well as the horizontal line. After writing the numbers, you have to pair the numbers. So for decimal numbers, you start making pairs at the decimal point. So here this is a decimal point. So beginning at the decimal point, we make pairs from right to left for the whole numbers. So 3881 is your whole number, and after decimal is 29 is your decimal number. So we make pairs from right to left. You see the arrow? The arrow direction is from right to left for the whole number and left to right for the decimal number. So you made pairs. After making pairs, you have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair here, that is 38. So here the number is 6. So write 6 on the top as quotient and also in the divisor. So 6 times 6 is 36. So write 36 under 38, subtract and get the remainder 2. After writing the remainder 2, you bring down the next pair of number 81. So 281 is your new dividend. To find new divisor, you double the quotient here. Your quotient here is 6. So when you double the quotient, you get 12. So you write 12 as a new divisor, and then beside 12 towards the right side, you just write a blank space. We need to fill a number here in the blank space. The same number is also added to the divisor. So in order to find the new number, what number is added to the blank space, what you do is you leave the unit digit of the new dividend, that is 281. You leave the unit digit, and then rest of the digits, that is 28, is added with the new divisor 12. So you get the quotient 2. This 2 is added to the blank space as well as on the top in the quotient. Then you do 122 times 2 is 244. So write 244 under 281, subtract and get the remainder 37. Now place the decimal point in the quotient after 2 because the next pair is a decimal part. After putting decimal, bring down the next pair number 29 and your new dividend is 3729. To find the new divisor, you double the quotient. So when you double 62, you write 124. Along with the 124 to the right, you just draw a blank space. So we need to fill the number in the blank space, and the same number is added to the quotient also. So what you do in the new dividend, leave the unit digit 9 and rest of the digits are divided with the new divisor 124. So 372 divided by 124, you get the quotient 3. This 3 is added at the blank space as well as on the top in the quotient. So 1243 times 3 is 3729. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. So the square root of 3881.29 is 62.3. One last example, find the square root of 6432.04. So write down the number 6432.04. Beginning at the decimal point, we make pairs from right to left for the whole numbers and left to right for the decimal numbers. Alright, so here we make 32 as one pair and 64 another pair, and from left to right you make a pair for the decimal number, that is 0, 4. Next step, after making pairs, you have to think of a number whose square is less than or equal to the first pair, that is 64. So here 8 is the number. Write 8 on the top as a quotient and also in the divisor. 8 times 8 is 64. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. And then what you do, you bring the next pair of number 32. So when you bring the next pair of number 32, the 32 is your, because here it is 0. So 32 is your new dividend. To find the new divisor, you simply double the quotient 8. So when you double the quotient 8, you write 16, and along with the 16, you write a blank space. And then you have to add a number here. That number is same number is also added to the quotient. What you do is here, to find the number for the blank space, you leave the unit digit of the dividend. So when you leave 2, only 3 is left. So then 3 is divided by 16. So 3 is smaller. 3 cannot be divided by 16. So what you do is, in the blank space, you put the number 0. So, and then same 0 is also added to the question. So 160 times 0 is 0. So you subtract, you get the remainder 32. And after you get the remainder 32, you bring down the next number. But here you have to put the decimal here, because the next number you are bringing down is after decimal. So after 0 you put the decimal and then you bring the number 04 here. So your new dividend is 3204. To find the new divisor, you double the quotient 80. So when you double the quotient 80, you get 160. You write 160, to the right you write a blank space. So in order to find what number is added in the blank space, you just leave the unit digit of the dividend and rest of the digits, that is 320, is divided with the new divisor 160. So 320 divided by 160, you get the question 2. This 2 is added in the blank space or as well as on the top of the question. So 1602 times 2 is 3204. You subtract and you get the remainder 0. So the square root of 6432.04 is 80.2. Please try those 10 problems and check your answers in the next slide. And here are your answers. Thank you.